Tricia Battani, and I just went to Romeo's seminar, and I learned so many incredible things that money can't even buy. I have struggled with auditioning for the 10 years that I've been doing it in LA, and he just gave me such clear tips that make all my questions about like how do I get, he gave me one answer that kind of answered everything. It was crazy. It all boils down to confidence, and confidence can't really be taught. It's something that you have to prepare for, and he really explained in detail how to prepare for it, and that is such knowledge to people that are in the industry that I'm in. If you're confident, the people that are watching you have confidence in you. And if you're timid, people are like, oh, is she gonna mess up? And so he teaches you how to get yourself to a place where you can be confident, and it's by preparing. And that's so brilliant, because you would think that confidence comes from a bunch of like artificial things, and it's really just you being ready and being confident in yourself because you're ready. Such great advice, and I'm so happy that I got to find that out, because it really changes your mindset, because you just realize it's all in your hands. So when you get an audition, you just basically have a checklist of what you need to do. Sometimes I would have the problem of telling too many people, because I would feel like I need a support system behind me because I'm not strong enough on my own. So I'd be like, hey you guys, I'm trying out for this thing, like, and I'd want them to be like, okay, great. So, and I would think that they would help me prepare, and a lot of the times people project their own lives onto you, and they're like, oh, well, good luck. My friend said she did, and they were really rude to her, whatever. So he gave me really great pointers that I wasn't really, clear on in my own life. So, being very, only telling people who really believe in you, and maybe not even telling them, but just knowing it in yourself and preparing. So I learned that from him, and let's see. His advice on not half committing is something I struggled with, because auditions freaked me out so much. I would actually avoid preparing, and I would wing it. And every time I would wing it, I would bomb the audition, and it would be so embarrassing. And I would leave it like cringing every time at the memory of the audition. And I remember thinking like, what is the answer? Like, how do thinking about the audition freaks me out. Not thinking about it makes me, wing auditions, which suck. So I think that's really good advice, that do not ever half commit. If you're gonna actually put yourself out there, you really should be prepared. If you're not feeling good about it, don't go. And if you are, like, really be ready. So that's really great advice, and I appreciate that very much. Let me see if there's something else. He gave me great advice on balancing your demeanor. Sometimes I would wonder, because I'd see girls who would be like overly confident and be like, I just got off tour with blah 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 blah, and I'm doing this and blah blah blah. And like, I've toured with major artists, and like, I wouldn't do that. I would come in and be like timid, and I'd be like, so there's like opposite extremes, and he kind of explained how to have a happy medium. He gave me a great balance of like, you basically are just yourself, and you don't need to pretend this or pretend that. You just need to be prepared, and then you'll be confident, and they will be able to tell that you're confident. So that was awesome advice. And let's see. I totally agree with him on the researching the artist. I think it's really smart to do, where you like look up their videos and everything, and you kind of see what style they have, and you make sure to kind of be ahead of the times, and mix it a little bit with your own. So that was good advice as well. And I liked his advice about getting to auditions and kind of staying in your zone, because I would go to auditions and there would be opposite extremes. There would be people who are giggling and talking and exchanging numbers, and I would always get there and be like, wow, they're not nervous at all. They're just like having a good old time. And then there's the people that would be in the corner like by themselves. He kind of made me realize that it's okay to be like that. I thought that was really good advice, to just stay in your zone and not be the people that really, try to either intimidate other people or try to just become your friend. Like, that's just not the time. You're about to be interviewed, you got to stay in the zone. So that I appreciate knowing. I love the home remedies he gave, because I've always wondered, like, lemons and honey and all that, like that's great, but like I've always wondered like what were the extreme remedies if anything crazy ever happened, and he gave us some awesome ones, and I cannot wait to buy them and do them daily. I am so thankful, and I actually wished for this in my life. I wish to have the chance to learn these things from him. So this just shows me that that when you put things out there, they can happen, and it's just amazing what he just shared with me. And I think it's so awesome that he's traveling now to do this, because there are so many singers that have so many questions. And I mean, I've been auditioning for 10 years and I had all these questions still, so I know that there's millions of people that this could help so much. And what a beautiful thing to help people tap into their gift and like really use it to the full extent and be confident in it, and get find a way to become confident in it. That's just such a gift. So I am so thankful, and I'm so excited to apply this, and I cannot wait to continue working with him and see how things change and how much better my voice and my performing gets. And so I'm just very thankful, and I appreciate you, Romeo. You're awesome.